scary for us, knowing that it's possible he's already had another one.
Well, what's the biggest challenge you think to try to, as they go about this study, Dr. Osborn, incorporating school data, getting the data from all the area schools to try to really get some decent numbers about the problem?
Well, I mean, the first thing is if you're getting your numbers from ER visits, you're missing all the kids who don't go to the ER with concussions, of which there are probably, Doug may be able to give me a better estimate, but I would say we probably see maybe 10 to 20% of the kids that get a concussion actually go to the ER.
Right.
I know a lot of times at the high schools, well, for instance, Friday night, we had a kid with a concussion. He didn't go to the ER, we just pulled him from the game. We're lucky to have neurocognitive testing, and we have him retested. And once he reaches a certain level that we're fairly confident he's safe to go back in, then we begin a progression of return to play. We don't immediately return the kids back to play. So I think the study is important to do. I think it's also important to recognize you're probably going to miss quite a few kids.
Right. I agree with Dr. Osborn on that, because not every concussion needs to go to the ER. So you're going to miss a lot of numbers there.
And the NFL is looking at this topic too. We need to point out they're cracking down on helmet-to-helmet hits, handing out stiff fines, and suspending players that they say are operating outside the rules. Is that overdue?
I think to a certain extent it might be. Helmet-to-helmet hitting, it's going to happen. I think it's more along the lines for the ones when you're trying to go, and you're trying to attack the quarterback for the sack, but there's going to be some incidental contact that you're not going to be able to avoid. I think that rule is a good rule for the ones that are out there trying to do it.
And if you're just joining the program, our guest this morning are Doug Frye, head athletic trainer at JU. Debbie Whittle, her son Chase, is a freshman and JV quarterback at Atlantic Coast High School, and Dr. Ross Osborn, primary care physician